Hello and welcome in or welcome back. I'm Phoenix Rising 81 and today we are playing more Killer Frequency. Now, before we get to Killer Frequency, let's do a little recap on what happened yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, well, is my game going to capture? Please don't be ugly, game. You want to, there you go. Thank you. Yes. I got Murphy killed because I didn't listen to Ratchet. I panicked and I did things that I shouldn't have done. But so Killer Frequency Part 1 started out, Sheriff Matthews was dead. That wasn't on us, had nothing to do with it. We did save Leslie and Deputy Martinez. They're headed to Henderson to get help. It's going to take them 4 to 6 hours. Jimmy does the prank call pretending to be the whistling man. Told us that he was going to cut our face off if we didn't give him cheese dusted pretzels and a big quench or big gulp or something. I don't know. Sandra Sharp was on a jazz run and we saved her by helping her hotwire the car. Maurice Russells, I did not save Maurice Russells. That was my fault. Then we had a conversation with Peggy, and we learned that her dad walked out when she was young, got into an accident. Peggy's mom remarried, made her change her last name. She doesn't want to be called Peg, and she has a sister but hasn't heard from her since about the time Dad left or about the time Dad died. So I'm a little suspicious of Peggy. I'm not sure about Peggy. We had Roddy Snatcher and was it Gina? I don't know. But they wanted us to play Final Breath, which is his song. And he has some connection to Forrest. Not sure what that connection is from Forrest's past. Then we have Virginia that we saved, and she was the one that was all, Clive, I didn't talk. So remember, report a Clive to stay alive. Then we had Plunker and the frats who we sent over to save her, thanks to Ponty's Pizza, who likes to call in and do free plugs. We learned that the station's janitor is named Clive, and I believe we learned that there's a librarian named Clive as well. And then we saved Eugene Stein. Let's say Ratchet saved Eugene Stein because I am very directionally challenged. So if it hadn't been for Ratchet, I'm not sure Eugene would have made it out of the maze. That's also where we learned that Brad, who's the food critic there, I think, is kind of a jerk, and Barbara's boyfriend, and she stood Peggy up to go on a date with Brad because her and Peggy were supposed to go to the maze, and Barbara's the receptionist, but instead she went with Brad. And then we had Dawn call in and request Long Ride Home, which they couldn't play because Peggy threw it out a window. So Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. Peggy had to listen to it on repeat for years, Peggy said. So that makes me wonder, who was playing it that it triggered Peggy so for her to throw it out the window. But I don't know. Dawn, I just have bad vibes from Dawn. And then as Hive Queen. Well, Brad was playing it at the station, but she said that she had to listen to it for years. It was an old song, and when you have to listen to it for years, so I don't know if it's from her past, or I'm just very suspicious of Peggy. But yes, Brad's who played the song Hive Queen here at the stations while she threw it out the window. And that got us on to Murphy, which I panicked and clicked before Ratchet could direct me. We sent Catherine, which I think was the correct decision, but I made mistakes sending Catherine to the waste disposal without waiting on Ratchet. I think Ratchet could have saved Murphy, but I got a little ahead of myself. Then we had Carrie at the murder house. Jimmy pranked Carrie, and the Whistling Man cuts Jimmy's face off, just like Jimmy teased that he would do to us. So I'm wondering, is the Whistling Man listening to us? Is this going to become a problem? Because that is the exact thing that Jimmy called in and pranked, saying he was going to cut our face off, which is exactly what happened to Jimmy. But we saved all the kids thanks to Jeannie's notes. The Whistling Man looked at Carrie or stared at Carrie or whatever, but he let her go. And Carrie wanted to know why. And also, why did they have an intern to begin with? They said they didn't have room for one. They just stuck her in a corner. So why did they even have one? But anyway, we used Jeannie's notes. We saved all the kids. And we don't know why Carrie was spared, but the Whistling Man just looked at her and kept going, but was definitely after the pranksters. And then we met Roller Ricky and his dog Max. Roller Ricky just called in to tell us, I guess, about his past. Some stuff went down with a guy that's kind of ominous, and he drank too much, but to share positive vibes, it got back around to positive vibes. But he got help, he got to talk, and he got Max, his dog, which he taught to skate, and Max loves trains and has a special howl for trains, and he requested just something to boogie to. So it wasn't a specific song like Dawn, just something to boogie to. And that's kind of where we left it. Oh, I hit a button. Don't hit buttons. Okay. That's kind of where we left it. Went to break, so I thought that was a good place for us to stop. So we're going to go in today, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what we have to do. If it comes down to saving Roller Ricky or Max, we're saving Max. If we can save them both, great, but we've got to keep Max alive. We've got to save this roller skating dog. So I think we all already love Max, so we're going to do what we can to save everybody, but especially Max. We've got to make sure if we get the chance, we can save Max. So let's continue. Can y'all hear me okay today? Am I quiet? Do I need to try to fix something? Much better today. Okay, good deal. Okay, well, we're going to turn this down a little bit and see what Peggy's gonna say.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Stop the music. You know what? I need to adjust my mouse. I'm probably making y'all drunk. Camera sensitivity. Let's cut that down.
caller
yeah,
waiting
that's a
for
little
us.
better.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful.
Ah,
Those poor
Dawn.
kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
How about another song? Yeah, I'm wondering if Peggy or if Dawn is Peggy's sister. She hasn't spoke to in forever, but I'm gonna see if we can get her maybe another song, or You Must Love It. Oh, and Mammy's gonna tease us with bacon, macaroni, and tomato juice while we're trying to save people. Or just, we don't have it. We don't have it. It's outside. You must love it? Okay. Hive Queen says you must love it.
You must really love that song. If you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I do love it. And I don't want to argue, but
But you will?
you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Yeah, but he's like crazy fast. He was killing the reporter and giving us tapes at the same time. Try again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking there has to be more than one of them. I wonder, can we just tell her no? We'll just say he's fast.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast.
Yeah, call
I'm
him
not
a
risking
freak.
it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something.
Uh-huh.
I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Does that mean I'm going to be
Well,
next
folks,
if I go get it?
Here's some music for you while I think things over.
Oh, good grief. What haven't we played? We played The Hang-Ups. I think we played Final Breath. Have we played The Word? I don't know. We'll play The Word. Sure.
Enjoy this classic by Smooth. It's their hit song, The Word. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
No,
If
you're
she's
gonna make
telling
me
the
go.
truth.
Yeah, fine. Why don't you go, Peggy?
Then why don't you go and get it?
It's one of Reggie's KFAM regulations.
Uh-huh, sure
I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Peggy.
Sure.
You can do it, okay?
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we should.
I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Hey, welcome in Panita Video. Okay, I guess we're gonna get a key and go outside and hopefully not get murdered. I think this is a very bad idea. I didn't get much of a choice. Okay, fire door, I'm gonna guess is on the ground floor. We know back here is the cubby. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, out the window, huh?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man.
Oh yeah,
Out
let's
here?
yell and make sure.
In the open?
Ah!
Alone?
Okay, I like this less. There's a record down here. Ooh, can I sneak and hide? Is that a thing? There we go.
Here it is. Long Ride Home.
Because of course we had to walk to the killer. I wonder what that is. Okay.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
This is where we started at. What? Stop it. So you said through the basement? Is this the basement? Buttons.
And that's broken too. Only the best for K-Fam. See if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue.
Really? It looks like
I
a
should
power
check the fuse
issue?
box.
It must have been you buffering because I don't see a buffer. Well, where's the power box? Back over here where the killer was? Ah! No! Ah, that looks like a fuse box.
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
Well, because of course we are. So there's 1, 2, okay, 3 fuses. Can I has fuse? $70, okay. So we have 35. Stop with the noises. Ah, I see you. Stop with the noises. Stop with the noises. 40. So we need 30 more. I'm going to get murdered. Oh. Great, dumpster diving. Ah. Yes, please.
Bingo!
Shit. Ah! Oh, yeah, and the door's just open so the killer could get in and kill us. Hey, look, more fuses. But I wonder if I need that for later. We'll just yoink that. I don't want to
I
have
could
to...
probably survive that fall.
Can I close? Nope. Nope. Just gonna leave it open for the killer to come up my back. That's great.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Ooh. Okay, creepy door. Why don't you go ahead and... Why does it do that? Just close. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we don't have a killer in here with... excuse me, door? With his own set of keys or anything? Yeah, I'm gonna die.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Oh, keys. Nice. Okay, well, we'll put the fuse down. I don't guess we need it. I don't know if we need that or not.
Huh. There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Do you have I'm the killer somewhere in here, Clive? Clive, you have issues, dude. Oh, look, he could have made the tape right there. Screwdriver, I wonder if I can use that as a weapon. We've got pictures. More pictures. Newspaper clippings. Gallows Creek High School, Keith Walker, Mary Campbell, Stanley King, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams, Billy Price, Chuck Brody. And we've got 4 of them circled. Chuck Brody, Festival of Disaster, Big Wheel Breaks Free, 15 injured. Who's to blame? Closed early. Why is the music changing? Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career in... Why? Music, why? Hey, thanks for the follow. Nostalgic Guffa? Kim Walker, flu for thought. Local doctor Kay Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot. Nothing for Rebecca Allen. Staff surge at Power Station. Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Kim Walker. Oh, Kim and Pete. Weren't they over here? Kim Walker. Pete's not, but Kim Walker's over here. Stein, wasn't that Eugene's last name? I wonder if they're kin. Crime syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrested. Inside informant walks free. Long-running car thieving syndicate. Informant anonymous, referred to as R.A. Justice for a Festival. Lead engineer Ant Williams. Junior Sean Everett. Okay, so that goes back to the Ferris wheel over here. Beep beep. Brakes fell on a bus. Killed Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, P. Stein, Miss K. Stein, and J. Mildred. Well, the Steins. Oh, it got. I'm gonna bet it's P. Stein and Miss K, who was Walker, who's now Stein, that got killed on this bus. Okay, so we got a football star. Real estate. Sick of being local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my sister's trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out of here. Please buy it. That's an ad. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come down to the yearly convention featuring special mystery guest, lead engineer responsible for Gallows Creek Harvest Festival Disaster 72. They say you learn from your mistakes. Well, I turned mine into a career. That goes back to, who did it say was the lead? One of these said who the lead was. This one. So that may be Ant Williams, right? Because it says the lead engineer. So this is Ant Williams. Is your car safe? Crime wave of the 70s will be stopped. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. That goes, we had a call for donations here for Chuck Brody, so I wonder if he's the one that bought the gas station. And then local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of the tell-all book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money, said our reviewer, Jim Randy, last year. More on page 15. Okay. Trailer park, power station, hospital, gas station. Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams. Yeah, Eugene said his parents were dead, so I'm wondering if that crash took his parents. Okay, I hope y'all took notes, because I don't want to have to come back down here and read any of that. Ah, that got me. I don't want to have to come back down here and read any of that. Please don't be out there. Please don't be out there. I have a screwdriver I can throw at you. Really? Nope. Nope, nope.
I wonder how the show's going.
Well, that's locked. How about you close the door? Thank you. Cleaning supplies. I'm afraid I'm going to open a door and it's just going to be the whistling man, but now I'm hearing Stop with the creepy noises, game. Seriously. What are you, some horror game? Oh, that's the kitchen. That's the maintenance closet. Reception. Kitties. Oh. I don't know how to say this, but I think we should see other people. I hope we can still be friends. Brad. P.S. You owe me $5 for the festival. Oh. Okay, yeah. I thought he was a jerk. Now I think he's an ass. Maybe it's Brad. Seems like a thing Brad would do. Brad's the whistling man. I wish I had a sprint.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for...
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen.
Oh.
Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me, so...
240. We have made it to 240.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Ant Williams.
Correct.
And you
I'm
think
glad she
one of
knows
these
the
people
names.
will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are
I
4
don't-
locations listed there too? The
Gas-
hospital,
oh,
the power
yeah.
station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these
I don't
locations
wanna go
tonight.
back to the
Hit the
basement.
button if you need any help.
I don't want to go back to the basement. We just said it was creepy. I don't have to go back to the... Oh, that's what I lugged up here. Okay, brain. So, Chuck Brody. Well, he bought the gas station, right? Isn't that what we decided? Okay, Kim Walker, she married Stein. And then they didn't make it through the bus accident. Gallows Creek Power Station, Ant Williams. He was, where'd it say? Ant Williams was lead engineer, so that goes with Ant Williams. And then he's doing the... Yes. Which would be hospital? Isn't that what it says? 87. So Ant Williams should be at the hospital. Kim Walker, I guess he's also tied, Ant Williams is also tied to the power station. I guess he gets 2 places. We don't have a sticker for where Kim Walker is. So, who's Rebecca? Does that say who that is? Division 2 kickoff. Didn't it say he played? Former Gallows football captain, so that's gonna be Chuck. Okay, and then we've got Crime Syndicate. That was talking about stealing cars. Is your car safe? That's talking about stealing cars. And that's talking about stealing cars. And I guess that's going to tie to the trailer. Well, that's got to be Rebecca. Does it say her name in any of it? Well, it talks about a she, so that could be... Ah, Rebecca Williams, Car Club. Right here. I mean, Rebecca Allen. Car Club. Aunt Williams was also in the Car Club, but... I don't know if Aunt's a... Yeah, the car thief. So this should all be referred to as R.A., Rebecca Allen. So we'll say this all goes with Rebecca Allen. Can I place? Thank you. So I guess her sister maybe was the car thief? I don't know, but she's got the trailer park like you said. She was trying to sell her sister's trailer. So she left town though, so she's not going to be the next Aunt Williams. Let's see. We've got a calendar. It is September 3rd, 1987. So when is this? The 1st through the 6th. So I guess Aunt could be at either the hospital or the power station. Rebecca Allen shouldn't be at the trailer park anymore because she moved to Manhattan, right? Legend takes to Manhattan. So she's gone. She's gone. Chuck Brody. Festival of Disaster. Lotto. So he bought the gas station. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new order claims it keeps me busy on an evening. I guess that would put him at the gas station, but it's November 3rd of the previous year. Don't know for sure if he's still there or not. What? Oh, look, there's a picture of Diary of a Car Thief. We have her picture here. Yeah, that's her. Okay, we don't know who Keith Walker is, Mary Campbell, Stanley King, or Billy Price. But they're not circled, so maybe they're not important. Yeah, it's like 2 something in the morning right now. So Aunt shouldn't be... I mean, like, all these people... Well, it's a 24-hour gas station. So I guess that's the only thing that would be open. I mean, I guess Aunt might be at the power station. I'm feeling dumb. I mean, it's definitely between Aunt and Chuck. Do you have anything to help us, Peggy?
How's it going?
Help me out, Peggy.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
No, because that was not helpful at all.
I'm good now.
Okay.
Thanks, Peggy.
No
I'm-
problem.
I'm thinking the best choice is Chuck at the gas station. Because Aunt, there's 2 possibilities. He shouldn't be at the hospital doing any kind of seminar or whatever he was doing right now. But then I don't know why he would be at the power station instead of home in bed. But a 24-hour gas station, you own your own business, you're probably going to hire people, so you might not be there. But if it gives him something to do on his evenings, then maybe he's there because, I don't know, he just likes to work too much. Well, we don't have Ratchet, so
How's it going?
I guess we're going with Brody.
I'm ready,
Chuck,
Peggy.
Check
Are you sure?
Brody.
We've only got 1 shot at this.
Yeah, I mean, we're either going to save him or kill him.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
I think this is our best option. Because she's dead. She left town. He could be 2 places, but shouldn't be any places. So I'm going Chuck.
Chuck Brody.
Final
And where will I
answer.
find them?
Home in bed, but gas station, right? He won the gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. 1 moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself
How would
and
you like to
everyone
get
else
that
out
call?
right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
I want to know what, but you just need to get out. Do I ask questions or do I just send him to safety? I'm afraid if I ask questions, I'm going to get him killed. But if I send him out, what if the Whistling Man's there? I mean, we know what today is. I'm thinking we just tell him to run. Yeah, running's okay. Forget what?
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
Well, he's running.
I think he ran off.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
I think
Hang
we
on,
didn't
we're getting a
save him.
call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Ah,
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is
okay,
anyone hurt?
So we saved
I
him.
don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah, damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great.
I wouldn't be
Forrest,
feeling great
man.
either.
I can't thank you enough, but... Damn, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Okay, now what do I do? Peggy!
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Right.
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Great. What if Clive's list isn't the targets but the suspects? The record you fetched, you still need to play. Oh, well. Yeah, let's see. Is it in here now? That's gonna be it, isn't it? Oh, you're not even gonna ask me about introducing it? You just want me to get my ass to the basement to get killed, Peggy? You could come out of there, Peggy. All this weed talk and you're not doing shit. My door doesn't lock, Peggy. Why can't I have a lock on my door? Okay. Back to the basement. That still has the door open out to the alley, you know, where we saw the whistling man. Yeah, that door probably still open. Can't read that. Okay. Oh yes, I need an umbrella. I don't want to go to the basement. To the basement. That's basement's this way. Yes, basement's this way. Down more creepy stairs. This one. Yep, door's still open. Back to creepy basementville.
The key? Was this always here? I must have
No.
missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I don't know why it makes that sound, but I don't like it. Seriously, I don't know. I don't like that. Can't open those. Okay, so we came back to creepy mannequin room. Got a key. I guess the other basement door.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Sorry. Headphone warning? Oh, I can't go in there? Okay. That got me. That got me. When I find something, you mean like the Whistling Man? I'm hoping to not find tape. You need some tape, glue, pins, headphones. Ah, a tape.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
Oh, a map.
of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
To another tape player. Okay. So we have a map to another tape, but we have a tape player right here.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the Whistling Man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Yeah, he also says he'll be waiting. So when I get to the last tape, am I getting murdered? Okay, let's see. Let's look at this again. A shelf. There's a coil. Okay, so it's not that shelf, so maybe we go in here now. Oh, yeah, look, right there. Well, not creepy at all. This doesn't look like the place I die. Nah.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Okay, so we have another tape, and it looks like notes. Little table. That doesn't open. That's not a little table. Shipping notice, security alarm, St. Gabriel's Hospital, Christine's Gas and Repair, Roller Ricky's, Roller Ricky and Maxie's Roller Rink, Woodside Apartments unable to install, require new parts, new installation date the 17th, KFAM radio station, not install. The client opted for manual installation. Nice. System overview. Factory access codes. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Is that whistling? No, that's just sound. Okay, this looks like the next one. In this very exposed area. I'm gonna die. And then there should be a note too.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
Police Department, Town of Gallows Creek's case number 3rd of September, prepared by Sheriff Matthews. He's dead now. Detailed report. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, Miss Jazz Runner, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Okay, so this is the day after George Barrow died. I guess this is his police report on it. And then this should be our next clue. So we're looking for a shelf by itself with boxes to the side. That's the way we came in. So deeper into the labyrinth that leads to my death. The music is not helpful. Sounds very much like you're about to die music. I did that to myself. Go ahead and close, please. Thank you. Are you important? No. This isn't the next one. I'm betting we need to do them in order. I'm gonna go ahead and close you. Did I miss it? Because that's not the next one. That's not where this says to go. Oh, great. Crawl through the hole in the wall, because that's not going to get us killed. No, see, I don't need that music. Did I pass it? Did y'all see it? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. That's, yeah, no, I've passed it somewhere. Yeah, well, it would be a short game if I die, but something tells me I very much can get murdered. Okay. Well, now I can't even find where I came from. Okay. Did I go back here? Ah, that's it. Right, there's the boxes. Okay. Woo.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay, so not intoxicated, but stressed out leading up to death. Well, I mean, I'm stressed out, and I'm pretty sure I'm leading up to my death. Now, where do I go? Directionally challenged means I'm lost. Okay. And this says there is just a tape player here.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Trapped in a car, do I not? Well, I mean, I know, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I know there's another one, but are you not going to tell me there's another one? Close so I don't have to hear you close in a minute and scare me. Okay, so now we go back here into the creepy hole in the wall. To the place of our demise. Oh, no. Maybe in here? Did I not open this one a while ago? Oh, I guess I didn't open this one a while ago. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for
This
his
has to be
life
important.
and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
Okay, so she said cause of death established to be drowning, shown by the asphyxiation, abrasions to the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past, matches with the known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology reports indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol. No, you said there was no... Okay, so what she's saying on the tapes is not what she wrote in this. Swimming while intoxicated resulting in drowning. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Okay, so somebody forced her to make a false report. So let's play that again and listen to what actually...
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk.
So following that, he was moved.
That recording.
And she talked before about him getting his arm stuck post-mortem. So somebody moved him and hurt his arm after that. And then that goes to the final tape. I have two things in my hands, so I can't pick that up right now. But we know that goes back to this one right here that we already found.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are. start putting the truth together.
Okay.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
So, well, okay. This is interesting right here. Humpty Dumpty, a story of love, tragedy, and betrayal, starring Maisie Cartwright, which we haven't heard anything about, as Dawn, which is what the caller says her name is. George Barrow, which is the dead boy, as Henry, also with Marie Campbell as Anne or Annie. Marie Campbell was on the board, not on a sticky, but her picture and her name was on there. I don't remember Maisie Cartwright, but Dawn could be Maisie Cartwright, and maybe she has something to do with this. And it also sounds like Clive isn't the Whistling Man. Clive was trying to uncover the cover-up, or have somebody else uncover the cover-up, because Clive couldn't, because his boss said his family would pay a high price. So Clive isn't the Whistling Man. Well, maybe Clive is the Whistling Man, but then who killed Clive if Clive thinks he's dead? Okay, confusion. I guess let's go talk to Peggy, who seems to figure things out. I wish I could take Humpty Dumpty too, but it won't let me pick it up. I have too many things in my hands, and I think these things are important, but I don't want to come back down here. Let's see if I can find my way out of the... Was there anything else? I didn't look in these drawers, did I? Oh. Okay, well, let's... Can I put this down a second if I pick this up?
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Okay, so yeah, I can... See? I want to look at that closer. Okay. So maybe that's... We got the information off of that. Maisie Cartwright as Dawn. George Barrow is Henry. Mary Campbell is Anne. But I want to take this back with me. Are there any other drawers I can open? Nothing more to open. Nothing more to see here, folks. Okay. So let's see if we can get out of here without dying and go talk to Peggy. Because remember, that door's still open, so the Whistling Man can come in at any time. That is very not secure. Just saying. Whew. Door. Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's
lot.
an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously?
Virginia.
You think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
Virginia
another
was the
tape
one
that
at the party,
talks
wasn't
more
she?
about
or
how
that
George
the frat
died.
guys came and
What did
helped.
it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
Somebody chasing
There's also
them?
a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurant.
See, yeah.
Wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
Oh,
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right?
yeah.
But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
Exactly.
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step. Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
I don't know, but it's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Okay, hang on a second. I want to look at something. So, the reservoir... Move. Where's the
Okay,
Fire
Forrest,
station.
shut the music off.
the reservoir's here. Trees and all are here. And here.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
I will. There's trees and all over here. I saw down there.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Would you chill? Can you go away? No. Okay, so you have to be on
Time
this
to turn the
board.
music off.
Would you calm down, Peggy? I'm looking at something. And I found Whistling Point.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Peggy. Okay, well, we're gonna do what Peggy says, or she's just going to be annoying, so.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Oh, Lord. No, we're not Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Yeah, I'd be jumpy too if, I am jumpy. There is a killer out to get me.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Any guesses? Or do we hit her with Clive? I kind of want to just call her to the mat. We saved your life. Now give us some info. I think it's going to circle around to the same dialogue, but I guess it's just how we want to play it. I think we hit her with Clive. Is she the one that said, Clive, I never said anything or told anyone or whatever like that? Let's hit her with a truth bomb.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name
Yes,
earlier
it was
when you
her.
called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Yeah.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Well, I mean, we thought so too. We were wrong. But, Reporter Clive stay alive, so we thought so too.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How?
Haha,
I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
I mean, to keep your sister alive, yeah, I understand. But then it's a great injustice, and you took an oath. It's not okay, but we're probably not going to get any more information if we're hateful to her, so we're going to play the part. It's okay. But, okay, so it keeps circling back to Clive's employer. Now, is that somebody else, or is that Reggie here at the station? Is Reggie behind all of this? I mean, he has a radio station that's doing pretty well for 35 listeners a night, so he must have some deep pockets. He could afford to have expensive medical procedures and medication for the sister, and pay Clive and pay people off. And is Reggie the mastermind? He seems a little sus to me, but let's see what else Virginia has to say.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Yep.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well,
Why?
we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
Well, yeah.
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah. We need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around.
How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Okay. Be nice. So we don't want to just come blazing out. Be serious. That's kind of harsh. Why were you targeted? That's kind of blunt. So we'll just say that sounds nice. We're gonna be nice. Be nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number.
Ugh.
But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we
Uh-huh.
called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd chase after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Oh, I think you do. Don't play games. That's a little rough. That's calling her out. I think this time we just go blunt. You found the body. Quit playing with us.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Really?
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
We
You
know,
do?
Sandra. We know.
You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
The river?
I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. We're being nice. Sure, sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Well, we told her we know. Now, if we ask who was he, then she knows we don't know. Nope, we're gonna be nice. Maybe she'll keep talking and tell us more. Of course.
Of course.
We understand.
We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Yay!
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Oh, who are we saving now?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Why is this sounding like Ponty?
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday?
Yes, I
you'd
was
like to say
thinking.
to Mr. Pepper. Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself. Don't worry, we've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Yes, I thought he sounded like the count on Sesame Street. I kept waiting for him to go, ah, ha, ha, ha. But yes, I thought the same thing, Mammy.
Hit the button. We have a caller.
Okay, now who are we saving? That Ponty's out of the way.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty?
Ponty's Pizza always delivers! Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Ponty is unhinged.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Oh, I don't think Forrest is
Forrest?
okay.
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Ouch.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
Yes, it was.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Okay, if this is Ponty again, we're gonna have problems. If not, chat, get ready to help me save someone.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Don.
We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
We had a deal. You're supposed to tell us who's next. I don't think she's in danger. I don't like her.
Don, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People
Oh,
are
you are
already
so
in danger.
shady.
This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
I'm not buying it. You helped me? When did you help me?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
Then you're
And I
dumb.
started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Okay, apartment building. Ask a neighbor.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Oh.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh,
Hey!
and now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... He's coming down the street.
I don't hear whistling.
Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Well, yeah, if the neighbors seem here, well, over the music, she might not be able to get. I don't think she's in trouble. She's gonna tell us she doesn't know the neighbor's name. She's being shady. Yeah, I'm thinking she needs to die.
What's
but
the name of the
let's
security
play the
system?
game.
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad.
And the Hive
it looks
Queen,
like it
yes,
wants
that's the
a
security system
six-digit
manual
number.
in the basement.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Yeah, she doesn't sound nearly scared
All right,
enough.
folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy.
Well, we won't
while
play
I
that one
try
again.
to break Dawn into her apartment.
Didn't we get an... Yeah, we got another new one. Let's play the other new one. Oh, that... Well, I mean, if it's one last goodbye to her, I wouldn't be sad for Dawn to die.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Yeah,
You were
I bet
pretty
it's
quiet
not
there, Peggy.
her apartment.
Forrest,
She's
was it
after
just
the
me,
neighbor.
or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay, so that means I have to go back into the basement, which is open
so
to the creepy
she's
killer.
locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Okay. No, I need to go find... Oh, I'll look again.
I'll go back and look again.
I
Don't
didn't
be
go
too
look
long.
first. Okay, back to the creepy basement. Giving the dog and train... Yes! I'm thinking she's after Ricky and Max. We will stop her. Absolutely will sacrifice Dawn for Ricky and Max. This way. Was it this one? No, it was the other one, wasn't it? I think it's this one over here. Because it was back here, wasn't it? Okay, time to play Get Lost again. Ah, no, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna
Starling
take
4000
this one.
user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Oh, she's definitely so
Order
sus.
delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Yep. Okay, don't kill me, 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 don't kill me. Am I supposed to talk to Peggy from here? I guess not. Okay. Back upstairs to save Maxie. And Ricky. Stairs. Oh, no, not stairs. Reception. Now upstairs. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm directionally challenged, you just don't know. Closed door. I don't like you being open. Thank you. Okay, Peggy, I got stuff.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starlink 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Can I have this back? Oh yeah, Roller Ricky is on there. Okay. His is installed. Okay, we have a code where we can alarm test. Warning, this will set off all security measures. So do we call him or do we just set off the alarm? And that way Don still thinks we're helping and doesn't come kill us? Do we call Ricky? Well, but if they're listening, will we do it off the air? We have a habit of doing this shit on the air, and I don't... I think we're going to set off all the security measures. What do y'all think? We want to save Roller Ricky and Maxie. If we call him, I don't want him doing something dumb. And people tend to do dumb things in this. I think we give Don the wrong code. What do y'all think? I'm thinking no need. We're going to give Don the wrong code. That's what I'm doing. I'm locking it in. Yeah, he could also do dumb shit if the alarm triggers. But hopefully if the alarm triggers, maybe it'll scare Don away, too much attention. Okay, so we call him? Are y'all saying call him? Okay, Mammy says call him. Anybody else have an opinion? Hive Queen says he's gonna do dumb shit either way. Okay, well, we'll call him, see what happens. I wonder... I'm going to cheat. I'm going to save. Because if we get Maxie killed, I'm going to load the save and do something different because I'm not playing this game if Maxie gets killed. Roller Ricky, I will be sad, but if the dog dies, we're trying again. Oh, you think he won't answer because of the music? Oh yeah, he had the music up so loud. So we're gonna have to do the alarm. That makes sense. Oh, we got a 50-50 here. Mammy says no, he won't answer. Or no, the music wasn't up really loud. Yeah or no need? I'm getting mixed signals here. Oh, he will hear the call. You think he will hear the call? Okay, well, we're going to call for Mammy, and like I said, I have it saved so we can go back and do it right if we need to.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
No.
Forrest, I don't know about this.
Hive Queen
This
was
is
right.
super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so we're going to have
When
to do
you're
it this
ready,
way anyway.
shut the music off.
Oh, yeah. Shut off music.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Yep, let's do this.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I was so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
We're going to give the alarm test activation code and set the alarm off. We all good with that? Hopefully Ricky doesn't do dumb shit. He just saves Maxie.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Oh, she sounded super sus there.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Oh, shit.
Is she?
Run, Maxie! Oh, be safe, Maxie!
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend,
Damn
you know?
straight.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
Yeah, you do.
My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
What just happened is we saved Maxie. That is what just happened.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Oh, okay.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I mean, we did get our suspicions, but we just got them recently. We did work it out a little while ago, but yeah, pretty much I think we should go with, I know, I can't believe it, because we didn't think it was until just here recently. And I'm still not sure it's just one person, but there's definitely at least Dawn, whoever Dawn is. But we had gotten pretty sus of Dawn, so yeah, I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called
Yeah,
up.
I'm thinking
you
it's
spoke to her
Peggy's
multiple
sister.
times.
I'm wondering how Dad plays into it, but we'll see. I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange. No, she's creepy Strange. That's not Gallows Creek. She didn't seem pretty normal. She just wasn't right.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
Yeah, that's right, Peggy.
Why do you think she requested that song?
I think it was to mess with us. I think, I talked earlier, Peggy said something about having to listen to it for years, as she is Peggy's sister. Long ride home, she's coming back to Gallows Creek. So, I think it was to mess with us. I don't think it was to get me outside because they didn't murder me. I mean, we saw the whistling man on the other side of the fence and we survived, so I don't think that's what did it. So I really think it was just to mess with us, because she's a bitch isn't an option. So
To mess with us?
Yeah, maybe. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
we're neighbors, look out for each other and stay safe, or I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. I don't know. Long Ride Home suggests that she is not a neighbor here right now. So I think we need to look out for each other and stay safe. Yeah, I think she was trying to, that Dawn, whoever Dawn is, was trying to send a message to Peggy. I agree with you, Hive Queen.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Don't trust anyone called Dawn. I think it's just this could be a fake name.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer,
Clive
please
was
call
watching
in.
the killings get closer, so not
You
a
folks
local
have my new number, right?
at the moment.
It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Do we have a
Hey,
next
we had a
caller?
call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Okay. Calm down.
Easy, easy. Take a breath. Relax.
Okay. We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
The whistling
Started
man.
freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Well, she couldn't really see the person to know if it was a man or a woman, but maybe she could tell if it was the whistling man since they were whistling.
Casey, was his attacker the whistling man?
The who? They had a mask and wore all black? That's all I know. Please,
Whistling
we need
man.
help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
That's not a question to ask right
think
now.
I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Okay, so what's your friend's
What's
name?
your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason! Jason Parker!
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
Don't
We'll be
pull
right
it
back.
out.
Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
Yeah, how are we gonna get him there?
Alright, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Nope.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait.
Oh,
All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
we don't have much choice. Chat, take notes.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay
Stop
him
the
down.
bleeding. Laying
Apply
down.
continuous pressure directly to
Continuous
the affected
pressure.
areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure.
Okay, Peggy's
Clean
taking notes.
cloths
Peggy
when
got
slowed.
us.
Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yep,
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
yep, I knew
It's
that.
stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
We're not through yet. Okay, keep going. No, they're not gonna stay, so we'll just tell them keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest.
Good luck.
Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I guess we need to know how Jason is. We know how she's holding up, so we're gonna ask how is Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly, he's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Okay, we need to secure the knife, right? They said to stabilize the knife if it's still in there, so that it doesn't come out and him bleed to death. Okay, Hive Queen says yes, so we're securing the
I think we
knife.
need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer. some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
The laundry, the cleaning rags. We don't want to use the jacket. I don't want to use the laundry because she may need that to stop bleeding, and that sounds cleaner than cleaning rags on the car. So I know you said laundry, but I want to save the laundry because she still has to stop the bleeding on his stomach. And cleaning rags on the car, if it's just holding the knife in his legs, if they're a little dirty, that's better than pressing into a gut wound, I think. So I may get him killed. I don't think I'm going to get him killed, but I think I'm going to use the cleaning rags to stabilize the knife. Well, I know we have to stop the bleeding in the gut, but right now we're working on the leg. So we're going to use the cleaning rags to... No, it's not sterile, but I don't want to introduce whatever's off the car into his gut. So y'all can I told me so if I get it wrong, but I think I'm going to use the cleaning rags to stabilize the knife.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Right now?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
I guess I need to play some music so we don't have dead air while I talk to Peggy.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Well, she said she can't drive. I mean, somebody nearby could help, but we don't know if anybody's listening, and we don't know who to call.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course.
Then why don't
Me and
you
Karen
have it?
missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there.
Okay, we're
And since
gonna
I
put
missed
a
the training day,
pin.
I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Of course there are.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am
Really?
I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Oh,
Floppy
yeah, we're in
disks
the
are like
80s.
these futuristic things that have information on them.
Futuristic.
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy?
They do
I know what a floppy
something.
disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks,
Of course
Peggy.
you will.
I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
That was it. That's what I needed before I could go. Thanks. Yeah, I just heard some thunder. I'll see where we can get. I think my lovely husband has made it in. He's supposed to be keeping an eye on the weather for me. I thought I saw him come in a while ago. Let me peek at radar right quick. See how things are looking here. Yep, let's see if we can get Jason stable, and then I'm probably gonna have to end a little early. Due to storms. Okay, I figured this was it because it was private. Serial note taker. Acts forever, need to write. Pitch document, good title, bring back original pro tag and villain. Chalupa Cabra. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Alien sightings. 1810-85. 1810-85. Okay, well. Did we see? What's this? Okay. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now, overdue. Pizza delivery
this
killer
be
who
it?
goes with a pizza cutter. Terrifying. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe right. No, this is takes place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. 110 orders just received pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. Okay, so we have a date on here of 11/07. That date's 10/18. I still have to find the safe.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
For what? Oh. Very important date. That one on the floppy disk, what was it? It said it was a very important date, didn't it? $11:07.
Could this be it?
Very important date. Okay.
Nice.
Yay! John Hodges. I don't need mine. I'm not going to help. Peggy wasn't there. She said she was off with Karen. So we have Barbara and Bradley. Can I take all of them, or are you just gonna let me take one? I can carry 2 of them. Okay, well. Let's see if receptionist is helpful. What the? No. No, no. Okay. Barbara is at Axdown Lane. Oh, this is Brad, not Barbara. Hired Brad, only have takeout. Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize so interested. Blah, 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 blah. Ended up missing most of the first aid training, so neither one of those are good. Okay. So Bradley's no help. Let's see what John is about. Oh, they're on Nancy Drive. That's good. Refuses to engage with a first aid trainer. War medic. Okay. Has medical equipment at his home. Okay, so that's who we need. Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Oh, yeah. We do need to check Peggy. Oh, now I want to look at Peggy. So
I got the safe open,
Give
but
me a
I'm
moment.
not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in these files.
Let's look
We
at
need to know
Peggy.
who can do first aid, and we need them to be close to Nancy Drive.
Yeah.
Anything further away than a street or 2 is probably too far. Anyone who ticks those 2 boxes is our best bet.
Got it. I'll take another look at the files. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't. Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't.
Oh, we got
Don't waste
busted.
time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Yeah, well, I'm going to read it right now. Jail with become little family, girl power. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. Ooh. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Ouch. Cocktail parasols grow after each session. Okay. So that was nothing helpful. So we know who to call, though. What's your name? John Hodges.
Hey, Peggy,
Okay.
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who
I
to
think
call.
I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
I think he's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate his legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby,
Keep
Casey?
him warm. Yes,
Yeah.
Nana, you're right. Keep him
I
warm.
still have some laundry next to me.
I knew we'd
I'll
need the
wrap him in
laundry.
some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Yeah, Peggy is connected. The question is whether she knows it. Yes. We do not replace the bandages. We apply additional bandages. I remember that.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
Oh, yeah, if it saves
I'll
you
fix his bandage
boyfriend's
and get him
life.
warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Be strong. I'm not going to say he's going to be fine yet. We can't promise anybody anything.
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before.
That's
a war
annoying.
medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
It's a medical emergency. Somebody's been stabbed. The Whistling Man is back. I'm going to get straight to the point. Somebody has been stabbed.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
You
Where's
didn't
the
forget
patient?
your training. Come
What's
on.
his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Okay, let's get back upstairs. I passed the stair, or that's not the stairs, but I passed the exit. heading back upstairs.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Okay, so they're taking a break. I'm checking radar. Yeah, this is probably where I need to call it. It looks like some of it has passed us for now, but there's some more coming. And it looks, well, looks like the worst is about to come upon us. High winds, heavy rain, flash flooding. Yeah, it looks like this is probably where I need to call it for today. I will be back tomorrow to hopefully save some more people. I do want to save. I'm going to go ahead and save here. Yes, we've done well, so that's saved. Yeah, it is very windy. So far, nothing really to stress about, but who knows if we'll keep power. So it's not that early. It's just about 30 minutes early to end. And we're at a good stopping point. So let's see if I have somebody to raid into and see if I can figure out how to do that. I appreciate everybody who was watching. And maybe we'll finish tomorrow. I don't know how much more of it there is, but hopefully we'll finish it up tomorrow. So I think we've got Tholar playing Elden Ring and Matt playing Paper Mario. Let's go check out Matt. Let's see if I did this properly. Yes. Okay. So we'll raid into Matt. Thanks y'all again for joining me, and we'll try to finish tomorrow. Have a good one.